our next game is the dating game. I need to find my bachelorette. We have to have the house lights up, please. Anne, where's Anne? There she is, right here. You can stand right where you are. Let's hear it for Anne. So this is Chloe's friend who doesn't know what she's getting into because Chloe's nominating her for this game. So Anne, first of all, can you tell us what you do for a living? You're a teacher. Where? Okay, what grade do you teach? Fifth grade teacher. Okay, so you're a fifth grade teacher. So let's pretend you are. What are some things you do for fun? What's your hobbies?
Dealing with 3 monsters here.
Dealing with 3 monsters. Okay. So you have to deal with 3 monsters. Anything else? What do you like doing when you deal with those monsters?
What do we like to do? I don't know what we like to do. We like to go swimming.
Oh, swimming. Okay. Anything else you like to do?
We like to make Christmas cookies.
Okay, and Christmas cookies. What do you like doing without your? If you get away on your own day. Get your nails done. Okay. So let's pretend you were looking for a date.
Okay.
What would be some things you look for in the man you might be going on a date with?
Oh, he should be tall.
Tall.
Dark and handsome.
Tall, dark, and handsome. Any personality traits in particular? Funny. Okay. And
yes,
and
right.
sensitive. Okay. So we know tall, dark, handsome, funny, and sensitive. Okay, so what are some of your turn-offs, some deal breakers, some things that they have this quality, but no way, they're out of there? It sounds like a long list. I better quickly buckle in.
Let's say bad breath.
Bad breath. Okay.
So, they don't open the car door.
Ooh, so they have to be a little bit chivalrous.
Yeah.
Gambling.
A little bit gentlemanly.
Clean cut.
Clean cut. Okay, so you like the clean cut type of guys. Okay, so one more question. Did you go to your high school prom?
Yes.
Do you remember the name of your date?
I don't think so.
Oh, that was a memorable night.
Let's see, Mike.
Mike, okay, we'll say Mike, okay? So we're going to find you a date on the Not Burned Out, Just Unscrewed dating game.
Hello and welcome to the Unscrewed Dating Game! We have our lovely bachelorette right here who's going to tell us a little about herself in just a second, and our 3 lovely bachelors. Let's try and make a couple. So, a lovely bachelorette here. Would you like to tell us a little about yourself?
Well, my name is Anne, and I teach. Boy, do I teach.
Lovely, Anne.
Yes, I do my nails, and I teach. When I get home, I make sugar cookies.
Delicious.
But my children know I teach. Yes, I like to go swimming. Yes, I can do breaststroke.
Impressive.
Yes, it is. Quite well, too. And my children can do it, too. They can do the side stroke. They can do backstroke. We can all just do just about anything in the water.
Amazing. Well, let's meet some of the lovely young bachelors who you could potentially end up with after today's show. Bachelor number 1, why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Billy Bob.
Hey, Billy Bob.
Yeah, I work the assembly line in a plastic factory.
Somebody's got to.
And you might remember me because I won the beard growing competition 3 years running.
That sounds fabulous. Bachelor number 2, what can you tell us about yourself?
My name is Mr. Farber.
Hello, Mr. Farmer.
Farber.
Farber, I apologize.
Yes, I am a teacher, 7th grade. I teach science. In fact, I was one of the only science teachers that had the entire class build a rocket ship that flew to Mars.
Wow, that is very much believable. Bachelor number 3, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Oh, absolutely. My name's Bud.
Bud.
Yeah, hey, you can call me Bud anytime you want, all right?
Will do.
So my name is Bud. I'm rich and famous and always ready for a little romance.
Okay. now that you've gotten to know our bachelors a little bit, do you have some questions for these young studs?
Well, ask them, when was the last time they were chivalrous? When was the last time they opened a door or put down their coat in the rain or offered their umbrella when the...
I think we all know what chivalry is. The most recent example of some of your chivalrous behavior?
Well, I once opened up the door to my pickup truck. Well, that was for myself. I haven't had a date in 5 years. You know what? In 5th grade, I had the most wonderful 5th grade teacher. It was my last year. And I had a crush on this beautiful little girl, and I did her homework for her.
Wow.
She failed.
Fair enough. Mr. Farber, why don't you tell us some of your chivalrous escapades?
Well, just yesterday, I took my mother to Target, and I had her go through the automatic door opener because the door just automatically opened up for her.
Wow, that's a great example of chivalry. So, Bud, can you tell us of a recent chivalrous action that you took?
Well, I always open the door for my lady, especially if she's paying for dinner.
That's very important if you want her to actually pay for dinner. All right, and so what can you? Is there another question that you'd like to ask this esteemed panel?
Well, I like my men tall, dark, and handsome, but most of all, I like for them to have good breath.
Very important.
Do you ask them if they feel like they have good breath?
Okay. Bachelor number 2, do you feel as though you have good breath?
I use a Listerine 3 times a day.
Wow.
I brush my teeth with Crest toothpaste.
Name brand.
And I go to the dentist 4 times a day.
All right. Bachelor number 3. Does your breath smell good, do you think?
Well, I brush my teeth once a month, neither not.
Okay. Bachelor number 1, what do you think of your breath?
Well, all that squirrel hunting I did with my grandpaps back when I was a kid had its advantages and its disadvantages. For one, it's kept my breath nice and clean, but it's stunting my growth ever since I was a kid. So now I'm a clean 5'5".
C'est la vie. So, Anne, do you have one last question that you feel could help you decide on a potential mate here?
Yes. I was just wondering, how do they feel about children, since I have 3 children? And they're a big part of my life. We do everything together. So my man has to love children and be willing to do everything with them.
Okay, we've got a potential deal breaker here. Let's see how our young men feel about kids. Bachelor number 3. If you end up with this lovely lady, then you're going to be hanging out with her 3 kids. How do you feel about that, dude?
Well, as long as she likes my 10 kids, all from different mothers.
That sounds totally fair to me. Bachelor number 1. How would you feel about being in a relationship with a lady with kids?
Oh, that's great. I'll do the disciplining. I use a razor strap and a paddle combo to pa-pa! I'll keep them kids nice and straight.
Sounds effective. Mr. Farr, how would you feel about shacking up with a lady who already has kids?
As long as they can play with each other in a space capsule and not hurt one another, and not be afraid of heights, and maybe one day they can go to Mars.
Okay. So we've heard from our three bachelors quite a bit, and now would be the time in the show when Anne would make her decision. Except it's not that kind of dating show. In this dating show, the audience decides. And that's the way to applause and noise. All right, audience. How do you feel about Bachelor number 1? Pretty positive. Bachelor number 2. And don't think you're winning this one. And Bachelor number 3. Bachelor number 3, come meet your Bachelorette.